This is CBS.
Newsroom's 10 p.m. update is next.
Two men confessed to murder of Clayton decorator.
Unemployment rate in St. Louis drops.
Securities missing from a local firm, maybe tip of iceberg.
Details next from Newsroom.
Now, the #1 news team in St. Louis with coverage of the entire metropolitan area and the world. It's Channel 4 10 p.m. Newsroom Update with Steve Schiff and Julius Hunter. Now, here's Julius.
Good evening. Welcome to Newsroom. Here's what's happening tonight. Police say two men have confessed to the murder of Clayton interior designer John Barlow. Barlow died last week of what officials believe was a fatal drug injection. And tonight, Newsroom has learned two men now admit to the killing. Charged with capital murder in this case are Barlow's live-in aide, Robert Sprouse, and the man Sprouse implicated as a co-conspirator, 36-year-old William Haynes of South St. Louis. Both men are under arrest tonight. Steve?
Tonight, more Americans are out of work than at any time since before World War II. But while the national unemployment rate is the worst in 6 years, the jobless rate in St. Louis is not as bad. Channel 4 Newsroom's Darryl Conter is here to explain why. Darryl?
Steve, today's government figures show there are more than 8.5 million Americans out of work, the most since 1939. That makes the October unemployment rate of 8%, 0.5% higher than in September. But here in St. Louis, the jobless rate for October is projected at 7.2%, down 0.2% from September. One reason for the difference, the horrible slump in the auto industry that wiped out 20,000 jobs and much of the economy in St. Louis since 1979, is only now rippling its way throughout the national economy. Locally, the situation isn't expected to get any better in the next 6 months, and nationally, it could get much worse.
And more people could lose their jobs before the year ends, and that probably implies about a 9% unemployment rate.
A deepening recession with high unemployment and high interest rates will make even tougher President Reagan's attempt to balance the budget, something he admitted today he could not do by 1984, as he promised when running for the White House. Unemployment is the subject of the series of special reports this week by Newsroom's Debbie Warshawski. Tonight, Debbie concludes her series with a report on where jobs will be in the future. Debbie?
Training. It takes on even more importance with the news we got today from Washington. 8.5 million Americans are out of work this month, and many of them will need training to beat the competition. But how do you know what to train for? And how can you be sure the job you're training for will continue to be in demand?
Take carpenters. Many of them trained for their craft when housing construction was a booming business. At the time, they